How y'all doing today? Love you folks. This is the Yin Yang channel, again, car edition. So today, I was talking to Devin about Yang about this yesterday afternoon. Do y'all know how our friendship started? You want to inform the people how our friendship started?
Okay, sure. Okay, so once I was a young lad, enjoying my life. Recently came to this place, and now I'm enjoying my life. And then this thing over here decided to introduce himself to me. 5th grade. Not so bad, but I'm very antisocial. Then we reunite in 7th grade because we were at different schools in 6th. And he takes it upon himself to bother me relentlessly by taking my pencil multiple times. And then, but we were technically kind of frenemies because we did talk to each other. So he revealed to me that his shins were sensitive. So, you know, with a person who is given information on how to harm another individual who's annoying them, they use it to their advantage. So I kicked him in the shins.
Every day.
Every time he took my pencil.
Every day.
And from that day on, our friendship moved from frenemies to real friends because he stopped taking my pencil. So I stopped kicking him in the shins.
That shit hurt. Like, got niggas who wear like steel-toe boots.
I did not. But anyway, then after that, we parted ways once again because I went to Hawaii to live with my mother. And then for some reason, the universe, fate, God, whoever you believe in or whatever you believe in, decided you two aren't done banging each other's lives.
You got that right.
Brought me back to this place.
You already know, 706.
And he was also at a different school. But for whatever reason, timing, life, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, his mother decided, nah, you're going to West Side instead.
I had no choice in the matter. If I had my choice, I would stay my ass at Atlanta.
And then, now we're both attending West Side High School. Patriots. And I see this man. I'm like, this can't be. This can't be.
I see this man and I start smiling like the Cheshire Cat. Or Garfield when he sees spaghetti.
It's lasagna. But anyway.
See, this way, my friend.
So I'm like, this, you know, what are the odds? We're in the same school 5th grade, different school 6th. I moved, so I end up going to the same school as him 7th. Move again, go to a different school 8th grade, and then move again, end up back at the same school again. If that ain't the universe saying that you two are meant to be friends for life, I don't know what is. So at that point, I was like, okay, I have to give him the best friend title because obviously the universe is saying we have 3 friends.
No, it didn't come as easy as he's making it seem. I had to work for those titles. Nigga had to put in a lot of work. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was quite an adventure. And then, not even that, too. Because even though he technically had the best friend title, we still never hung out outside of school yet at this point.
That is true.
You want to hear how we end up hanging out outside of school for the first time? It doesn't matter. I'm telling you anyway. If you don't want to hear, then get off the freaking video. So here we go. This is how we end up hanging out for the first time outside of school. So we found out that we live near each other. I don't remember how or why we was talking about it, but we ended up finding out that we live near each other.
I met you at the park.
That's what he's claiming, but I don't recall that.
I thought that was true.
I don't recall that.
No, it wasn't.
But anyway, we were talking and we exchanged numbers. And when we exchanged numbers, because it was like, since, you know, after meeting this many times, fate said, you guys got to be in each other's lives. So we exchanged numbers. And I think he asked me where I live at or how far I stay because we rode different buses. So as far as we know, we stay far away from each other. Turn out, it's just our buses take different routes. We live legit like a mile away from each other.
Around the corner, up a hill and around the corner.
So it's just because the buses take like a different sectionary route. That's why we don't ride the same bus. But we legit live like a mile away. I'm like,
it's a beautiful thing.
You gotta be kidding me. So after exchanging numbers and finding this information out, weekend comes. I tend to go to the movies on the weekend solo style because I'm antisocial. And this individual over here decides to text me and say, hey, what you doing today? I said, I'm heading to the movies. And then he invites himself to come with. Because if I recall correctly, the text wasn't, can I join you? Can I go with you? It was, ooh, I'm coming. And not in a sexual terms. Because that was a little bit too much emphasis on the way I said it.
Pause, red flags. What the fuck? Nobody was thinking that shit. I mean, I'm glad you're thinking like that, but not for this case. Nobody was thinking like that. No, start that whole skittle. No, hold on. The fuck? Not in a sexual way. Nobody think of you coming in a sexual way. Oh, what the? Okay, now I'm taking over. So, I invite myself to the movies to go with him. We also happen to have these females in our group. We're not gonna say their names because he may watch this, but you know who you are. If you don't, then damn, that's tragic on you. You're just a solidifying part of our relationship, or this relationship, not between me and old girl. So yes, we invite old girl to go to the movies with us. We go see a movie called Premium Rush. It's a bicycle movie, I believe that's what it was. Please get out the shirt. I don't want to hit you. Oh, thank you. And we go to the movies, and while he's watching the movie, he actually brought her to the movies. That way I wouldn't distract him from the movies, because he thought I was a talker with the movies. Not knowing that movies an hour where I go to sleep. Dark place, I'm sitting down for 3+ hours. Oh yeah, I'm going to sleep. I don't do movie theaters. It's a perfect bed for me. Either way, we get to the movies. I'm not going to tell you all what happened at the movies. Between me and old girl, just know things happen. Devin here, being a young lad that he is, had no clue what the fuck was going on until I told him this day. He like, wow, that's something else. Oh, I know how we figured out we lived next to each other. We went to the Masters together, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Because I had to come to your house.
Yeah, I remember now. Yep, that was it.
Took Ariel, bitch ass.
Because you had a free ticket to go, and you wanted at least one person that you knew there that you could talk to.
Yeah, because I ain't like I knew golf all that well. By the way, if you've never been to the Masters and you from Augusta, you're doing yourself a disservice. That's the most beautiful part of Augusta. I swear to God, I ain't never seen Augusta look that beautiful in my life. I did not know that big ass place they show on TV every year where we get out of school for spring break is this most beautiful playground for golfers. That shit's amazing. I'm talking about the rest of Augusta look like absolute shit compared to the Master Complex. Really it does. But yeah, our friendship's been going strong for a decade plus now.
Yeah. According to you, about 15 years. And that's probably about right.
I don't know if y'all can do that math, but you know, I read something.
I mean, they don't know when we were in 5th grade, so that's not really easy math to do without all the variables, my guy.
I understand that. They account for X and get the popping with the shits.
But hey, for anyone who does like math, we graduated high school in 2014. Neither one of us skipped or failed a grade. So do the math to figure out when we were in 5th, and we're currently in 2020. But anyway, or just take his word for it. In the previous video, we said 15 years, if you've seen that video. So, yeah.
Somebody gonna question my math, like, how you can't do your own math? I like, nigga, he's the math major. I never majored in math. But yo, I just wanted to tell y'all that story because when you got somebody in your life that's good and always there for you, keep them around, even if they are pissed. I'm the pest, actually.
Unfortunately.
He loves it.
Anyway, go to work.
Hey, we out. I'll see y'all next time.